I have a question for you, and it might sting a little. Why can't you improvise like this? If you can play the piano but still feel completely lost when you try to improvise, this video is for you. Maybe you have been playing for years. You know your chords. You can play songs. But when someone says just improvise, suddenly you don't know what to play next. And here's the important part. You are probably not stuck because you lack talent. You are stuck because nobody gave you a clear path. A lot of piano players are told just let it flow. Don't think too much. And then you try it. Or they say, play what you feel. And that sounds wonderful. But when you are learning, it's actually a very difficult instruction. Because when you sit down without any structure, you have to make every decision from scratch. Which chord, which rhythm, which notes, what should the left hand do, where should the music go next? And somehow you are supposed to make all of the decisions while creating something emotional. No wonder it feels overwhelming. So, here's the mindset shift. Stop trying to learn improvisation as one giant skill. Instead, learn the building blocks of improvisation and learn how to combine them. Block 1. A chord progression like this: E minor, B minor, C, and D. Block 2. Add arpeggios. Block 3. Add small melodic ideas. And block 4. Finally shape those ingredients into a musical story. Repeat things and change the register. Add notes, remove notes, and so on. That's it. I don't invent an entire piece from nothing. I simply combined a few things I already knew. And because I know it can be difficult to remember all of these building blocks when you are sitting at the piano, I've put them together in a simple free guide. You'll find it through the link in the description. Now, let's look at how to actually practice these building blocks. The first step is to build a small vocabulary. Let's take the simple progression E minor, B minor, C major, and D major. I don't need to invent this progression every time. I sit down, I already know it. That means I can stop worrying about what chord comes next and start thinking about expression. Then I can choose a left-hand arpeggio I already know. A simple one. Or white space. Or with extensions. And then a melodic idea with the right hand. Very simple. Notice what happened. I didn't suddenly become more creative. I simply removed some of the decisions. And that's one of the biggest secrets to learning improvisation. You don't need unlimited choices. You need small number of useful choices that you know really well. This is where many pianists make another mistake. They try to create the chord, the accompaniment, and the melody all at the same time. Instead, separate the skills. First, practice the progression. E minor, B minor, C major, D major. Then the left hand pattern. Then practice melodic phrases. And finally put them together. Combine them. Now I'm not inventing an entire piece in real time. I'm combining things I already know. And that's a completely different experience. Instead of asking, what could I possibly play, you can ask, which of the things I know would work here? That's a much easier question. But there's one more problem. Even if you know lots of chords, patterns, and melodies, your improvisation can still sound like a collection of random ideas. This is where structure becomes incredibly important, especially if you want to create cinematic or emotional music. Think of your improvisation as a story. Start with a simple idea, like this. Then you have developed the story, built toward a climax. And finally, let the music breathe again. The interesting thing is, I didn't need completely new material for every section. I took one idea and developed it, from the beginning to the climax and to the resolution. This is where improvisation starts to feel less like random playing and more like telling a story. And this leads to probably the most important change you can make in your practice. Don't practice improvisation as one giant thing. Practice one small part at a time. Today you might practice one chord progression. Let's choose another one. A minor, E minor, G major, and D major. Practice it. Another inversion. Tomorrow, practice two-hand arpeggios. And the next day, practice simple melodic motifs like this. And the next day, dynamics and expression. This way, you are not constantly asking yourself, why can't I improvise? You are asking what I'm working on today. And that question is much easier to answer. To master improvisation, you have to master the building blocks. Improvisation is a collection of skills, and those skills can be learned. You don't need more inspiration, you need more building blocks. And if you want a simple way to start applying this approach, you can grab the free guide from the link in the description. It puts the core building blocks in one place so you can keep it right next to your piano. And if you want to see how I take a very simple musical idea and turn it into a complete cinematic improvisation step by step, watch this video next.